Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we will be delving into the fascinating world of ancient Egyptian mythology, focusing on one of its most important deities, Amun-Ra. Known as the king of the gods, the sun god, and the creator of the universe, Amun-Ra played a central role in the lives of the ancient Egyptians. So let's begin by exploring the incredible story of Amun-Ra and his influence on ancient Egypt. Who was Amun-Ra? Amun-Ra is the fusion of two mighty gods in ancient Egyptian mythology, Amon and Ra. Amon, the god of the unseen and the invisible, and Ra, the sun god and the life-giver, merged to form a new, even more powerful deity, Amon-Ra. This deity became the most revered god in Egyptian religion, symbolizing both the hidden power of creation and the visible light that sustains life. The characteristics of Amun-Ra. Let's break down the two components of Amun-Ra. Amun. The name Amun means the hidden or the invisible. He represented the unseen forces that shape the universe. Amun was often depicted as a man with the head of a ram or with a pair of eyes, symbolizing his omnipresence, as he was everywhere, even though invisible. Ra. Ra was the sun god, who symbolized light, creation, and vitality. He was often shown as a man with the head of a hawk, carrying a solar disk above him. Ra was the creator of life and the ruler of the heavens. When these two gods merged, they created Amon-Ra, a deity who represented the hidden sun, or the divine light that exists both unseen and visible, a powerful combination of creation and preservation. Amon-Ra's role in creation. In Egyptian mythology, Amun-Ra was not just a sun god, he was also the creator of the universe. It is believed that he created the world from the chaos of the primordial waters. He was responsible for bringing order to the universe, making the earth habitable and providing life to all living creatures. Amun-Ra was seen as the source of all energy, and it was his light that made plants grow, animals thrive, and humans survive. His daily journey across the sky in the sun chariot represented the renewal of life. As the sun rose each day, it was believed to bring about creation and growth, and when it set, it represented death and the passage to the afterlife. Amun-Ra's depictions. Amun-Ra was depicted in various forms. The most common representation shows him as a man with the head of a ram, or more often as a hawk-headed man, representing Ra's association with the sun. He was often shown with a solar disk above his head, surrounded by sun rays. Sometimes he was depicted with both the ram head and the hawk head, symbolizing his dual nature, the hidden omnipresent force, Amun, and the life-giving sun, Ra. In some depictions, Amon-Ra was shown sitting on a throne or holding a scepter, symbols of his authority and power. His image was meant to convey both his strength as the ruler of the gods and his role as the protector and sustainer of all life. Amun-Ra's worship. The worship of Amun-Ra was central to the religious life of ancient Egypt. His primary cult center was in Thebes, where the most important temples were built in his honor. The Karnak Temple in Thebes is one of the largest religious structures ever constructed and is dedicated to Amun-Ra. It served as the heart of his worship and the focal point for the power of the pharaohs. The pharaohs of Egypt claimed to be the earthly representatives of Amun-Ra, which helped reinforce their divine right to rule. Pharaohs were considered the sons of Amun-Ra, a title that linked them directly to the god and solidified their position as both political and spiritual leaders of Egypt. The Opet Festival. One of the most important religious events dedicated to Amun-Ra was the Opet Festival. Held annually in Thebes, this festival was a grand occasion that involved the transportation of Amun-Ra's statue from the Karnak Temple to the Luxor Temple, located along the Nile. During the festival, the pharaoh would join the procession, symbolizing his unity with Amun-Ra and reinforcing his role as the god's chosen ruler. The Opet Festival was a celebration of renewal, power, and the divine connection between the god and the pharaoh. showcasing Amun-Ra's central role in both religion and governance. Amun-Ra and the afterlife. Amun-Ra's role did not end with the physical world. As the sun god, he was also believed to play a vital role in the afterlife. In the Egyptian belief system, the journey of the sun through the underworld at night mirrored the soul's journey through the afterlife. It was said that Amun-Ra would protect the deceased on their journey to the afterlife, providing them with the light and guidance needed to reach the realm of the gods. The daily cycle of the sun's movement across the sky was seen as a metaphor for the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, and Amun-Ra was believed to ensure that this cycle continued. Amun-Ra's legacy. The legacy of Amun-Ra extended beyond the temples and rituals of ancient Egypt. His worship influenced not only the religious practices of the Egyptians, but also their political structure. Pharaohs were the earthly representatives of Amun-Ra, and his power was essential to the stability and prosperity of Egypt. Even after the decline of the ancient Egyptian civilization, the image of Amun-Ra continued to inspire later cultures, and his story has been passed down through the ages. Today, Amun-Ra remains one of the most iconic gods in Egyptian mythology, representing the dual forces of creation, life, and divine authority. Conclusion: Amun-Ra was more than just a god. He was the embodiment of life, creation, and divine order. Through his fusion of the hidden and the visible, Amun-Ra became the supreme deity of ancient Egypt, shaping the religious and political life of the civilization. His worship, deeply rooted in the daily cycle of the sun, connected the people of Egypt to the natural world, the cosmos, and the divine. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Amun-Ra and his fascinating role in ancient Egyptian mythology, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more historical explorations. We'll see you in the next video.